Imagine having to repeat the same elements across multiple pages in Framer just to maintain the consistency. For example, if you need to have the navigation on each and every page, you literally have to duplicate it each time, and that can be frustrating, right? Well, Framer has just released one of its most anticipated features to solve this exact problem: layout templates. In this video, we'll dive deep into layout templates and explore how to use them to our advantage. Welcome to Framer School. I am Siddharth, a Framer designer and tutor. I make weekly videos on Framer news, tips, etc. and build beautiful websites on Framer. If you like such content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss my videos. Let's check how layout template works. To quicken things up, I want to use few components from my free open source library called FramerKit. It is loaded with ready-made components. So instead of building the components from scratch, I want to use these pre-built components and drop them into the Framer project so that we can focus more on demonstrating the layout template feature more. So in the primitives, you will find navbar, copy one of the component there, and then paste it here. That's it, you have the component. Make it relative, 100%, done. Now let's also grab a footer. Let's pick this footer and paste it here. Right, we have this footer, but this is not fitting the size. So let's fit it and let's fit. I think that should be it. Let's make this a layout template. Create layout template. Nav plus. We have this layout template. Now I think the footer didn't come. Okay, let's paste it from there. That's it. We have navbar and the content we want to put in the page and also the footer. That's it. This template is fairly ready. Within this layout template, let's take a look at the options on the right sidebar here. So as you can see, we have options to change the alignment, gap and padding through variables. We can access them outside of this template as well. Coming to the cursor, let's now implement a different cursor for a different page, but they use the same template. For example, let's create a new page. Let's name it as page. That's it. That should be okay. Now go to the home page and back to the template. You can see that on the cursor, you generally add a web cursor. Let's put the default cursor and now make this as a variable cursor. That's it. Now, when we go to the next page, let's change the page. On this page, you can see the cursor being available here to change. So when you click on the default, let's go to use this hand cursor. That's it. Now let's check the prototype. On this home page, we see the default cursor. Now, if we go to the second page, you'll see the hand cursor. Amazing, right? Awesome. Let's now go to the template. Let's say in another situation, you want to have a certain CTA section just above the footer. So to achieve this within the template, we can do it in two ways. Either you put the CTA section just above the footer in the template, or you create a duplicate of this template and just put a new CTA section there. For now, let's duplicate this template. Let's duplicate that. Now let's name it CTA plus footer. This naming structure is just for us to understand quicker. That's it. Now on the CTA, now let's go back to FramerKit and find the CTA section. This looks good. Let's copy it. Now on the layers, let's paste it here. Set it up properly. Now let's make the navigation fixed. Now let's add a stack for CTA section and footer section. That's it. Now let's reduce the gap to 0. Go to that page and change the layout to nav plus CTA plus footer. That's it. Awesome. Now you can put some content here. Let's put it here. So it. Let's add some background color just to make sure that we are actually adding the placeholder content within the template. If you see the template, this is a placeholder content that is currently not visible because of the size of the sections. So when you go to the new page, you should see the placeholder content, and we don't actually see the remaining sections here, implying that whole page is under a template called nav plus CTA plus footer, and whichever content you add, that will stay above CTA section and below navbar section. Let's now experiment something. So let's put a frame, fill it completely, and then add a gray, then put a frame here. This is fine. Now let's add looping motion to it. This is looping fine. Now let's change the overflow to visible. Now let's bring this into the template. So below the navigation, this is it. Now whenever this layout template is applied to a specific page, this rectangle which is rotating should keep on rotating and should not initiate whenever we change the page. We'll see that immediately now. Let's check the page slash page where we have the same layout. Now when we go to home, now let's delete this duplicate. On home, just remove the draft status on this page and publish it again. Now the rectangle is rotating as usual. Now if we go to slash page, ideally the rectangle should keep on rotating without any reinitiation. So let's go to slash page. Now let's go back to home. It won't reinitiate, which is awesome. This means that we can execute continuous animations on the layouts. We will also try and experiment one more thing here. So since the layout template exposes many other variables, for example this fill color and overflow, let's expose the fill color as a variable now. Background, let's say. Now go back to the page and you should see the background variable available here. Let's change the color to some red. That should be fine. Let's publish it. Awesome. Now when we check, if we go to slash page, the rectangle should keep on rotating and also the color must change. This works perfectly fine. Using layout templates, Framer decides whether something should keep going or start fresh. It's a higher level concept called mounting and unmounting. Don't worry too much about the technical details here. Just know that by using the same layout template, your transitions and animations will flow seamlessly between screens. If you like such content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the new videos from my channel. Thank you all and take care.